Thank you. Thank you so much, Candace. It's an absolute honor to be on your Zoom tonight. I see we've got 36 people. I can feel the energy, just the like-hearted and like-minded people, and the smiling faces, which is just so, it's amazing to watch. I look at the lives that have been changed by Kindred Hearts in this country. The timing couldn't be more impeccable than what it is right now. You know, you were talking earlier when you were talking about your story. I was also a victim of COVID, and I've owned my own toy company for the last 10 years. And as soon as COVID kicked in, my company came to a grinding halt. And middle of last year, I got involved in a company that ended up being a little bit of a bit of a scam, and it wiped me out, and it wiped out another 260,000 people globally. So when Kindred Hearts crossed my path in the middle of January, I was actually quite depressed, to be honest with you. You know, you just get to that point where you just kind of like your whole life has fallen apart. And I didn't want to look at anything. I was just closed-minded. I was depressed. I just wanted to climb into a hole and be left alone. And it was about the 18th or 19th of January. And, you know, it's quite interesting. Every time I go onto my profile, I see your name because I'm registered directly under you. I don't know how it happened. I just ended up there, and it's just so awesome to be there, you know. And so when I saw it on the 18th or 19th of January, I sort of like took everything in. And, you know, there were three things that got my attention with Kindred Hearts that ticked my boxes. You know, the first thing is that Kindred Hearts has been in existence for 12 years. That was a biggie. That was a biggie for me. That ticked my box big time. And the second thing is peer-to-peer gifting. There's no company, there's no broker, trader that can run away and steal your money. This is a heart-to-heart, person-to-person gifting program. And what's quite interesting is, you know, I'm 46 years old, and a gifting community, a gifting program has never crossed my path before. So everything happens at the right time when it's meant to. It's purely synchronistic. And then the last thing is the entry point of $100. I thought, oh my word, this is absolutely amazing. And I made the decision on the 26th of January. I took the leap of faith, and yeah, the rest is history. Let me tell you what I've experienced in the last 3.5 months, the gratitude, the messages I get from people every single day saying, Chris, Kindred Hearts has changed my life. Kindred Hearts, because of Kindred Hearts, I'm able to put food on the table. That's the difference that Kindred Hearts is making in this country. And you know, as South Africans, we've been doing gifting communities. I don't know if there's any international people on the call. It's a South African word called stokvel. And gifting communities have been around for decades in this country. And that's why we see something like this, we just grasp it, because we're very community orientated. And that's by nature. And what I've picked up is when sharing Kindred Hearts with people, I don't know if you guys have picked up the same thing. People think about other people before themselves. It's the most amazing thing to see. Everybody straight away goes, can I register a foundation? Can I register a community? There's churches, there are children's homes that are desperate for money. Are we able to help them? That's where everybody's hearts is at, is wanting to help people. And it's all community driven. And that's why it's taken off like wildfire in this country. And I tell you what, the gifts and the blessings coming in, there's just no words to describe it. Candace knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you get to those higher boards, all you want to do is give back. It's just a natural thing. I'm right next to Candace. on the right hand side, my position there is WRI. I am sitting at a junior position. One more freshman needs to come in, and I hit senior on the $2,000 board, which will be in the next couple of days. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I can't contain myself from the excitement. It's just there's no words to describe it. There's absolutely no words. And if you ever look in the time frame, it's just under 4 months, and just the amount of people that we are blessing, and the amount of people that we are helping in that short time frame, the amount of people that are part of my Kindred Hearts family, my Kindred Hearts communities, over 2,000 people already, over 2,000 people. And all I did was started with my first 2 people. That's all, guys. I started with 2 people. 2 people have turned into 2,000 people in 3.5, nearly 4 months. So it's what you were saying just now is, it's the way we approach people. You just carry on in your day-to-day life, and you just share what you're doing. That's all it is. You don't want to come across all funny, like the old days of like a business opportunity and that type of cheesy way. You're just going to put people off. I always tell people, the moment, the time that Kindred Hearts will click for you is when you get out of your head and into your heart.
Yes.
I'm going to say that again. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of people that they initially just not sure what to do, and they kind of like knocking their head against a brick wall, and things just aren't happening for them. And the moment I tell that to them and the penny drops for them, magic happens. Magic happens, because people can feel it. People can feel it. Get out of your head and into your heart. And guys, what we're sitting with right now, I believe we are going to save not hundreds, we are going to save thousands of people's lives, because let me tell you, things are going to get harder. Things are going to get harder out there. I'm like sort of like not really too attached to what's happening worldwide with this COVID pandemic and everything, but you hear the stories now that we Johannesburg, Gauteng is starting to pick up and all of that, and I'm just worried we're going to go into more lockdowns. And the beautiful thing with Kindred Hearts is there's no product, a tangible product, because if COVID does kick in around the world, and there are more lockdowns, it's not going to affect us. You know why? Because there's no product that a supply chain can be messed up. Because I've been in business for the last 20 years of my life, I understand a supply chain. And when you're talking about a tangible physical product, when companies close down and there's lockdowns, that will affect people's incomes like you have no idea. But because our product, guess what our product is? Guess what our product is? Our product is people. Our product is human beings wanting to help each other. That's what the product is. So all I want to say is, in finishing off, is thank you to each and every single person that's part of this amazing family. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful from the bottom of my heart to be part of this amazing program. Love you guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. That's amazing. You are such a contribution, as is every single person that is